Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another D-Man the Defenders video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the meditation space. First, I'd like to explain just what it is. If we were to go to the sales here and then go to this tab, go to the... Do you see how if you go to like the Odin armor, how it says we have 44,900, pretty much 45,000. If you go to this one here, has almost 12,000 attack. Um, it has other stats too, but after you go to meditation space and you upgrade like the stats here, it um, it upgrades them permanently on your gear here, making the text go from white to green, which means that it has added stats to it. So instead of the 45,000, this one has like 136,000. So that goes on to all of your armor. The reason why I want to make another meditation space video is because I can't like before I didn't I didn't realize just how important it is, but it's actually very very important. It's pretty much more important than getting gear in and of itself, because that's just for the Odin gear, right? But let's say if we were to even go for the holy gear, like let's say this one, the holy gear is 24, almost 25,000, right? So 25,000 for the HP, but let's say, do I have any holy armor? Possibly. No, I don't. But anyway, you see this one's the storm, right? It's below the holy. I don't have any holy armor. Um, but um, yeah, the holy armor, right? This one's a stat below, and the HP is almost 55,000, which is more than that 25,000, right? So even upgrades all of your gear and stuff like that. So it's very very important. Um, but anyways, it's so important that even my gold, you see my gold has 11.5 million. I can't even spend my gold on what I would like to spend it on, which would be, let's say I just upgraded my Justicia in the last video, but let's say if I were to um if I had the advanced stone to be able to upgrade this, right? Like if I had the 32k, I wouldn't even be able to upgrade this to 220, even though I would very much like to, because I can't waste my gold. I need my gold saved up so that way I can upgrade the meditation space. If you do have a high enough VIP level, it lets you be able to put stuff on queue, which means it'll start as soon as it finishes, right? So like I already have three, which is max for me, for my VIP level. It doesn't let me put more than that and stuff like that. But if you don't, you can just set your alarm, right? And just like, you know. But anyways, I'm going to go through it one by one and try and go through like which ones that you should focus on. I'm not going to go like all of them, right? Just the very important stuff. So like for this one, this is the best value of the any starting level. So definitely get this one, this Blade Mark 1 to 5 out of 5, right? To level 5. Like especially when you get it to level 5, you get that plus 200. So it's very worth it, especially for the cost. If you go to the other ones, like you see like the armor, it doesn't do the same thing. Like when you get 5 out of 5, there is no bonus. Same with the boots, and the boots give defense, and same with the most useless one, the necklace, which gives the TD attack, right? Not even worth it, right? So definitely get 5 out of 5 for this one. And if you go to the next one here, HP, the weapon HP doesn't really matter. Reason why I have 3 out of 3, there's going to be two reasons why I have like 3 out of 3 and some useless ones. And I say useless, it's not really useless. Or sorry, like as much HP, wherever HP can come from, it's worth it, right? But it's not worth it for the cost of the material that you're spending for these weapon memory fragments, right? Like it's not worth it just because you get so limited of them. Um, oh yeah, I hope I remember to show you where to get these things from. But anyways, um, actually I'll just do it now before I forget. In order to get these little things, every single day it resets. Sometimes you get lucky, like this one here. Did it give me some? Yeah, this one gave me the boots memory, right? I always buy them. With it doesn't matter how much they charge, I would buy it anyways. So, this is pretty much what I buy every day. I don't really need the arena tickets anymore. But anyways, I always buy every gear and every one of those fragments, as well as you get them from here. If you go to the bottom, the genie stash, first you have to get the, to unlock it. So every 20, 34 days, well, I thought it was going to be but every 34 days it lets you, or not every 34 days, but you guys know what I mean, right? Um, and then you open up these ones by actually doing the genies coming, right? By actually doing the genies coming, you have to finish it, and then it opens it up. But anyways, back to here. So like ones to focus on is, and you don't have to. Do you see how it's connected? Right? It's actually very misleading. Do you see how it goes? Like this one, this one's Blade Mark 1, and it connects to Blade Mark 2. You don't need to have Blade Mark 1 in order to get Blade Mark 2 unless it says it. Do you see the steady condition? Like here, it'll tell you what you need. So if it doesn't tell you that you need it, and if you don't want it, don't get it. Like for example, you don't need, in order to get this one here, this Blade Mark 9, in order to get this one, you don't have to get this one here, Blade Mark 4. You don't need to get this one. So a lot of people have 0 out of 8, and this one should be 0 out of 8. But when I upgrade this one, like I was saying before, there's going to be 2 reasons why I have it. Either it's a requirement to have it, or I was naive in the beginning. I had no idea, and I just upgraded whatever I had material to upgrade. Like I was just upgrading, like randomly, like whimsically. I don't know. You guys know what I mean. Whimsically, I don't know. But here, the ones to focus on is like this one's HP, so this one's not really worth it. I don't know why I have 3 out of 8 there. It's probably because I needed it for something. So this one here, do you see how it says like okay, let me go all the way to the end. So like your goal, like at least for me, is to try and get this crit one. Actually, this one shouldn't be your goal. Your goal should be is to get this one here. Anything that's percentage. So this one's weapon attack percentage. This one's very good, 5% and then 9%. So get this one, right? And then let's say if you did want, like I just want at least one out of 3 just to have the like 1% crit on all my characters. So this one here, but like if you did want this one, you see how it says you need like 2 out of 3, and then you need 3 out of 3 and then 3 out of 3, right? And 8 and then 9. So first I have to go to here, and then this one is is it 8? Yeah, no, this one is the 9. And this one is the 8, right? So I need to have 3 out of 3. But let's say like, and then, so sometimes like, in order to get this one, it tells you, oh, you need to get this one upgraded. Then you need to get like, I'll show you the armor one, so I can show you more clearly. But like this one here is weapon attack and percentage attack. So this one's a good one to get as well, to max out. To try and max like those ones out. The ones to stay away from is like, just this one. Like don't go for this one here, the HP and just plain attack, right? It's not worth it for the material cost. And obviously stay away from anything that says TD unless it forces you to get it. So I can better show you in the armor one, because I believe the armor one is the most important one, and then after that one is the attack one possibly, or the boots and then the attack one. But for most people I would say that the armor one. So for example, in the armor one, I do have 5 out of 5 here, just because, but don't focus on it though. Don't focus on this 5 out of 5, especially if you have limited resources. Go for the one that's percentage, right? So this one's armor HP percentage, right? So I want to get this one to level 6. So in order to get this one to level 6, do you see in the red there? I need the blade mark or the armor mark 8, right, to level 6. So if you go to this one, which is this one here, in order to get this one to level 6, from level 5 to level 6, I need to get 2 of these to level, like, from level 4 and 4 to level 6, right? So which is these 2 up here. So if I go to this one here, I already have this one in the queue already, right? So one of them to go to level 5, and then I'm going to do it again to get to level 6. But for this one here, in order to get this one to level 5, I need to get this armor mark 3 to level 5. So then I move all the way down. I say, okay, which one's that one? Oh, it's this one. So now I have to, this one's in the queue, even though I don't want to upgrade this one. See, this one's a useless one I don't want to upgrade because 110 armor additional isn't that beneficial, right? But because it's forcing me, that's the only reason why I'll have it. Which is another reason why I told you I can't spend my gold, because I have to spend the gold. This is very costly. Like, it doesn't seem like it, right? But it's very costly. But anyways, a good one to upgrade in this one is this one, I believe. No, that's a lie. This one. It's armor percent. A lot of people have this one maxed out, so this one's very good to have. I'm very behind on this one, so I do need to max this one out. But I'm just focused on. I just really want to get this one to level 6. I want to get it opened up to at least level 6, and then I'm gonna focus and go for this one 8 out of 8. That's where I would go. To be honest, if you're not really like willing to like go above and beyond, don't worry about this one here. If you get, I've seen people that this one here is 0 out of 10, and they just have this one here, and because they have this one maxed out, their armor is the exact same as mine. Like mine is 135,000 for my armor, for my Odin armor, and theirs is 137,000, like 2 more than mine, like 2 more K than mine, because they have this one maxed out, and they have 0 out of 5 for this one here, or 0 out of 10, sorry. So that's a good one to get. Anything that's armor percentage. So this one's not a good one to have, right? Because this one's just pure HP, but because I have to get it, right? And then for the boots one here, it's gonna, so this one obviously stay away from the defense, but you kind of have to get it to open it, I think. And this one here, you see how this one's just TD? Don't get this one. Like, you don't have to get it just because it's connected, right? I thought you did, but you don't. So unless it forces you to get it, this can, like, you see how this one's like Blade Mark 3? Like, and then, but this one underneath it is Blade Mark 5. You don't need to get 3 in order to get 5. Like, this can be grayed out. Like, this can be 0 out of 8. Like, this one can still be 1 out of 8. Like you guys know what I mean. Like, you don't need to get the top one. Like, even though it seems like you do because it's connected, but it's not really connected. It's just showing the different tier levels. But this dodge is 1% dodge, and I swear this is more like 10% dodge. I've watched my guys fight, and people dodge on them nonstop because of this 1% dodge here. So I don't know what's wrong with the game or like what it is, but that's so good to have. And this is like, of all the things that you need to do in this game, this is so important because this permanently adds stuff to like every upgrade. I love doing every upgrade because it feels so good because it's just like it's a permanent upgrade that you don't need to worry about. But this is such a money like grubbing. Like when this came out, I almost considered quitting the game just because of how much like this is very costly. Like it's like if I was gonna remake the account again, like, oh man, like I don't know. Maybe that's a whole nother video. So that was the boots one, right? So focus on like HP. So for example, this one, don't get that one. That's HP percentage, right? So this one's a good one to have. People have this one maxed out. I see this one a lot. It's maxed out, and it makes a huge difference. Those people have so much more. Their boots HP has like double the HP that I have because of this kind of stuff, right? So get this one 8 out of 8. That one would be very good to have. Anything that's just boots percentage, right? But not the defense, right? Like HP, like go for HP stuff. Like this one here, I would definitely get that one next, and then get the dodge. Not that one. Not that one. Basically, for this one here, if I was just to focus, I would just go to Blade. No, not 2. I don't know why I keep Blade Mark 4 and just focus on this one. Like if I was like, sort of like the average, not really want to like spend anything or do anything, like just plain like normal, I will get focused on this one a lot. And don't really waste your resources on the eye, or not the eye. It looks like an eye to me. The necklace, like, because this one is just terrible. Like it's just terrible. This one's like the worst one of them all. But Obviously, don't get this one unless you have to, right? Like unless it forces you to get it. And don't hold me to something either. Like for example, like let's say it forces you to get it, even though you don't need it, but it still makes you get it in order to get the one below. I've seen people where it's grayed out, where like they were able to skip it. So, but already I put one in each one before I did anything. So I don't know, because maybe they've changed it since then. Maybe that like, which one would I get here? I don't like doing this one. I'll get like this one here, the attack percentage. That's the one I would focus on. So I'll focus on this one, and then that's basically it. The rest of them suck. Um, you know, maybe I'll get this one here too, the hit one. Um, yeah, so basically focus on this one here, focus very much on this one. Make sure to do the genies come in because it gives you the resources in order to be able to upgrade these things. And if you can't put stuff in queue, don't worry about it. Just set your alarm and then like oh, and don't spend your speed up resources. Don't use your speed up resources. I can't stress that one enough. Don't use it. Save it. Like if you, let's say this was the only one I'm upgrading, right? This is just, I just have one, and it's 15 hours remaining, right? 15 hours 29 minutes, and I just have just this one. I don't have any in my in the queue. Like I don't have three waiting. I would wait out the 15 hours. It's not gonna make a huge difference. Like if you have it now rather than 15 hours later, it's not worth it to use your speed up. Like use your speed up only if you have a bunch of them waiting. Like you absolutely need to. But like if it's just like 2 hours, 6 hours, save it because eventually down the road, some of them are like 72 hours. Like it's crazy. Like some of them are like 72 hours, 58 hours, 48 hours that you need to wait, right? Use your speed ups for those ones there when you get to it. But if it's like 12 hours, 10 hours, even 24 hours, I wouldn't use a speed up. I will use whatever speed up I have like on this thing. Like say if I'm gonna accelerate here, um, one, two, yeah. Like I will just because I have a bunch of them in the speedo, but don't spend any money on this. Like don't buy any like don't waste your resources. Like like you know what I mean? Um like if you go to Pinnacle, no, not Friends. I guess I'll um damn it. Like if you go to the Pinnacle of competition here, like I don't like getting the puzzle pieces because I feel like it's a waste of the resources. So I like getting everything first. I get all these things first, and then in the end, if I have anything left, then I'll get it. Like I can't click anymore because my screen's not working. Um, but then I would get like I don't know. Sorry, my screen's like messing up like big time. Oh my goodness. Um, I dropped my phone, so my screen's like cracked, and sometimes like it randomly clicks on spots. What was I trying to do here? And down, Pinnacle of Combat. Like I can't click on it, but this level 4 meditation potion, right? I would get it only if and when I have everything else is done, and then I would spend my resources on that. That's only because I don't get the the fragment for the weapon or the fragment for Cleopatra, like because I don't really care about her. But that's why. Even if I did care about her, I would not get it because that's not a good deal. I'd rather spend the material getting yeah. But anyways, I think that's basically it. Try to save your gold for that. Always be steadying. That's another thing. Always be steadying. Like always have one. Like always stay on top of this, basically. Like always stay on top of it, right? This is very, very important, more important than like anything else. This is for me in this game. Like I haven't thought it through, so don't, like, I'm gonna make a video on this, on like what's the most important things to do in this game, but this is number one so far, is this stupid meditation thing. It's such a money grab because if you don't keep up with this thing, your characters get destroyed in like one hit. Which, by the way, to the higher you get this thing, it's now become harder to answer like what gems should I get. This video is gonna be so long, but I don't even care. Like if this makes it so much harder to answer the questions like what what gems should I get for certain characters, right? Because like for example, let's say like Ramesses 2, right? Like Ramesses 2, like my Ramesses 2 has like the reject gems, but ideally what I would like on Ramesses 2 would be like, let's say like four, like the same as this guy here. What does he have? Gemstones. But not the rage though. Like I would get the space for the combat, like so like this one would be gemstone, or I mean not gemstone, this one would be combat. You guys know what I mean, right? It would be combat combo attack, sorry, like combat. No, it'll be a combo attack, and in slot number 6, and this one would be either rage or just gemstone attack, and but it would be 4-piece death and 2-piece two-piece space for the extra combo attack. But that was the old one. But now that this meditation space has come, and if you like, if your armor looks similar to mine, like if it looks similar to mine in terms of like how much HP and stuff like that, like if you have like more than like 100, like close to 140,000, and this can only go up, and your thing is level like 13 star, and if you can get to 13 star, like he's a 13 star now, and then you can get this up to like 140,000, and then you can get him to 260 instead of just like 240, and your weapon of course is 1440. Like if you can get all of that up, basically if you can max this guy out to the teeth, then the best for him without question is 4-piece elemental stone, because he'll basically never die. In the end, basically, if you can somehow max out your meditation space, in the end is going like elemental stone has made a huge comeback. Like even now, I would like, as of right now, like this is such a good set. The soul stone is such a good set, like for Harmonia, right? But because of that, because Harmonia is like one of the best people to have the elemental stone now. Like I know some people would have said, yeah, elemental stone has always been good on Harmonia. Not not if you're playing with somebody that has like max gear and like max artifact. They're going to destroy you in 2 seconds. But now that Harmonia can have like a million plus life, that 30% like healing, like automatically, like, or that for the 10% of your max life is huge. Like she's like, it's so much healing that she gets, right? That she'll never die. Um, all because of this like meditation space thing. But if your meditation space isn't upgraded, it doesn't make sense for you to have to go with the elemental. But anyways, guys, yeah, I'm really sorry for the length of the video. If you somehow made it all the way to the end here, thank you so much for watching. I will keep trying to make more videos, especially the gemstone videos. I know you guys have been asking for that. I do read your comments, and I will get to those ones. I swear, I promise. I'll try to make them a lot quicker and a lot faster too. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you.